I found most easiest, most powerful, most inspiring, most exciting way to connect with life as the form of mother. It's mother worship. I myself chose. After being exposed to so many spiritual masters, experiences and philosophies, I tell you, if you want tremendous peace and healing in your inner space, choose mother worship. Even with your guru or your Ishtadevata, relate as mother. You will see the kind of a healing in your biomemory. It will lead to extraordinary healing, unimaginable healing, extraordinary completion, unimaginable completion. Blessed are those who had responsible mother till you became 14. Actually, till 14 only you need. Till you become physically matured, you need mother. Blessed are those who had life around their mother till 14. I tell you, till 14, if you had mother living around you, living with you, then you know how to connect with mother. You don't need a separate lesson. Connect with the divine the same way. So much completion will happen to you. So much means really, really so. People will experience so much motherliness from you in everything, I tell you. When motherliness starts oozing out in you, even the chair on which you sit will become complete. It won't feel the heaviness of you. It will feel you as a blessing. The ground on which you walk will feel blessed by the touch of your feet. The air you breathe will be blessed. People whom you see with your eyes will experience that love and compassion. I tell you, nothing can be compared to receiving the love of motherliness and sharing, radiating the love of motherliness. If you can't radiate, receive and radiate, whoever you may be, you waste your life. You are missing one of the major dimensions of your life. Whether you relate with your Guru or your God, it can be any God, Shiva, Vishnu, Parvati, Durga, Kali, Ganesha, Subramanya, any God. If you can relate with the tremendous motherliness, if you can perceive motherliness from your God and Guru and radiate that motherliness to the people around you, you have succeeded in the game of completion. You will bring so much completion into you and to others. So much completion into you and to others. All spiritual groups in all religions have mother worship in some way or other. All religions has two parts. One, the spiritual fruit and religious nut. The religious nut part is always in the masculine power. And it is masculine based. But the spiritual fruit part is always with the feminine worship. Devi worship. All spiritual groups, civilizations, has this mother worship, and that contribution, that mother worship, that very concept, that very truth is from Vedic civilization, Vedic tradition. All the rivers, all the sacred things of the nature, everything is feminine for us. In US, all these cyclones and natural calamities are always being named feminine. In India, we would have done opposite. All the sacred things of the nature, we name it feminine. All the things and energy which creates, we name it in a feminine way. So understand, the mother worship is the great contribution to the spiritual civilization by the Vedic tradition, from the Vedic tradition. My message for Mother's Day is, whatever you mother, you will become that. If you are mothering violence, anger, low self-esteem, you will become that. If you are mothering superconsciousness, highest truths about you, you will become that. So decide on Mother's Day to mother cosmos in you. Start mothering cosmos so that you will become cosmic mother. If you mother the cosmos, you will become mother of the cosmos. The only way to become mother of the cosmos is mother the cosmos. Continuously mother cosmic consciousness inside you by unclutching. Live these great truths by mothering it again and again and again. Mothering cosmos is what I call unclutching. Unclutching from ordinary things so that you can mother cosmos inside. The essence of mother worship is mothering cosmos in you. I myself basically a Shakta, mother worshipper. I myself became enlightened only through the Shakta tradition, the mother worshipping tradition. Because nothing suits your bio-memory more than mother worship, because your whole bio-memory is from mother. When the path is through that mother's form, your bio-memory suddenly falls in tune and the whole progress is very quick, fast. Always the energy expression happens only in mother worship. In all other bhavas, attitudes, it takes a lot of time to experience the energy expression. It's Matrubhava, mother worship. Makes the energy experience very quick and strong. You may be in the body of a female or body of a male, but if you start mothering the cosmos inside you, you will become cosmic mother. If you see each form of those 10 different dimensions, it represents one great principle, Kali, the principle of enlightenment. Means, if you see her, she is the embodiment of cosmic causal body from where everything comes out. Dark color and holding knowledge sword in one hand and the severed ego head in another hand, giving abhaya and varada. And wearing many severed heads on as a garland. If you continuously destroy your ego with the knowledge sword, it will come up with different heads. All the different heads which are severed, she wears as garland, and the final blow given to the ego, the final head which is destroyed, she holds in the hand. Symbol of enlightenment. When the ego is finally destroyed, cut, from that head, the Sahasrara Amrita, the knowledge nectar, the nectar of bliss overflows. That is what all our disciples, dogs, are drinking. When your ego is cut by the knowledge sword, she gives the boon and protection. Abhaya is protection, Varada is boon. Tara, Chinnamasta, all these are great expressions of different aspects of enlightenment. Mother worshipping tradition is enlightenment based tradition. It is not social laws. Understand? Always the masculine part of the religion is socio-political laws. What you should do, how many times you can marry, how many times you can eat, how many times you can do this. But the feminine part is enlightenment based tradition. All the secrets of enlightenment is kept in the feminine worship traditions. So whatever religion you may belong to, explore the feminine worship tradition part of that religion. You will become enlightened. This is a key I give you. Why do you think I added Anandeshwari in the same Murti? Because actually people ask me, Swamiji, you could have put Devi Murti separately. I said, no. I am afraid later on some of my sannyasis may move her out or cover her with a cloth. That is why I decided both will be in same Murti, inseparable. They should not be able to separate it. Because all the traditions which has become monastic based, the monk based, removed the mother component from the original source. I do not want that to happen to my tradition. That is why I put Devi in the lap itself and took care. Always Shiva is holding with one hand. Because usually the socio-political laws, the masculine part takes over and the feminine part gets destroyed. The spiritual truths, I don't want that to happen to my tradition. Mother worship is the source of enlightenment-based spiritual traditions. To our Sangha, that is the reason I put Devi on the lap of Shiva, not even separately. Because if the Devi's side is missing, we will become such a dry sannyas sampradaya. It is feminine energy and the Devi aspect which keeps man not becoming terrorist. Otherwise, the extreme fanaticism added with the aggressiveness of the masculine energy does not bother about violence, lands into non-violence. Little bit of feminine touch, the love dimension added, people will not become violent, terrorists. They will be more loving, compassionate, caring, cultured. Feminine energy is enlightenment. Please understand. Awakening the feminine energy inside you is enlightenment. I'll first describe the feminine energy, then woman gender. See, woman has more possibility for feminine energy. Otherwise, feminine energy is not confined only to women. So understand the depth. In each one of us, there is an energy which constantly gives birth, expresses itself. Expression is feminine energy. All the adjustments need to be made for the expression is masculine energy. Please understand. The place needed should be created. Means naturally the old has to be removed. The destruction. All that work is masculine energy's work. But the very expression is feminine energy's work. If you see our deities, they will have two wives, almost all deities. Please don't think it's two women, two aspects of feminine energy. One, the aspect which gives the fulfillment, physical pleasure. The other aspect gives fulfillment emotionally as a mother. One aspect which gives fulfillment physically as a beloved, the other aspect which gives fulfillment emotionally as a mother. The very being, the very basic thing of the human consciousness, it can play both the roles. When you awaken feminine consciousness in you, you will see that you are radiating physical fulfillment and emotional fulfillment, which is enlightenment. Practically, which is enlightenment. I'll describe the Arunachala story. The story of Arunachala. The whole Arunachala story is story of women, story of feminine energy. The story says that Devi was meditating and inside her being, the feminine energy got awakened. Please understand, not masculine. Feminine energy got awakened. She became Ardhanarishwara. The description exactly it says, in Devi, the feminine energy is awakened and she became Ardhanarishwara. Means half male, half female. You will be surprised. See, in male, if female energy is awakened and the description says he became half male and half female, perfectly alright. You can understand. But the story says, in Devi, the feminine energy, the feminine Shakti is awakened and she became Ardhanarishwara. Means, when a woman experiences fulfillment, she experiences her beloved aspect and mother aspect completely. By the nature of the muscle memory, women are hardwired for the major three qualities which can lead them to enlightenment quickly, which is a basic necessity for enlightenment: receptivity, passivity, and the ability for experiencing the feeling connection beyond logic. Please understand. Receptivity, passivity, ability to feel connected, feeling connection beyond logic. This three is part of the very biomemory of female body. Women, biomemory of women. Receptivity, the ability to receive the biomemory of the woman's body is not aggressive. It is based on receptivity, receiving. It is not based on violence. It is based on passivity. That is why sannyas or brahmacharya is lot more easy for the beings in women body than in masculine body. Even if you are in masculine body, when you experience the enlightenment, physiological mutation happens in your system. You just go beyond the masculine, feminine, identification, an identity. Please understand, I wanted to make it very clear. It is such a subtle subject. Please understand, an enlightened being is neither male nor female or child or transgender. He is beyond all this. Something unique happens in his system. Already, I have done a lot of medical researches and experiments on my body, and I am continuing further more and more researches and experiments. I will bring it to the world in right time, in a proper context, how an enlightened body is beyond masculine and feminine. Because during the enlightenment experience, the physiological mutation happens. Please understand, during the Satori, first experience, psychological mutation happens. And during enlightenment, physiological mutation happens. Because in masculine body, feminine consciousness gets awakened. It gets awakened so strongly, the physiological mutation happens. Side effects and after effects of the physiological mutation, only I have studied. For last many years I have studied successfully. Now also I am continuing to study. I will present to the world when time comes. I wanted to insist this one important thing. By nature, feminine biomemory, women's muscle memory is for receptivity, passivity and feeling connection beyond logic. For enlightenment to be transmitted to you, you need to feel connected to something which is little beyond your logic. But masculine biomemory is in constant insecurity and fear. It is justified. Men say, no, we go out and do business and we are cheated, exploited. So we need to develop a shield of protection, security, and we need to think logically. Okay, it is justified. I am not saying your insecure feeling is unjustified. But what to do? Enlightenment happens only when you are able to feel connected. Women, by nature, have the extraordinary capability to feel connected beyond logic. Men should evolve in that direction, should create those higher qualities to achieve and experience and express enlightenment. Receptivity, passivity, feeling connection beyond logic are the basic requirement for you to radiate enlightenment, the complete fulfillment. When you are receptive, passive, just simple nature can give you enlightenment.
காளியின் ஆட்டத்தை ஆனந்தத்தை ஆனந்தத்தொடு ஆடிய ஆட்டத்தை
கண்டோர் உயிருக்குளெல்லாம் இறங்கி குண்டலினி உயிர்ப்பிக்கச் செய்து மாய மனத்தின் இருளை அகற்றி மாயம் அழித்து மங்களம் தந்து குரு பக்தியும் சிவ பக்தியும் பரமசிவ பக்தியும் பரமசிவ சக்தியும் அளிக்கின்றேன். மனமாயை விடுத்து குரு பதத்தை பற்றுங்கள். நித்யானந்தமாய் நிஜாவதாரமாய் வந்துதித்த என்னை பற்றி வாழ்வில் எல்லா நலமும் பெற்றிடுங்கள். ஓம் ஓம் ஓம்.
யாதுமாகி நின்றாய் காளி, ஓம் காளி ஓம் சக்தி, ஓம் காளி ஓம் சக்தி.
This very powerful, extremely auspicious darshan of Devi Parashakti, who is going to be landing in the Nijavatara, our Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, our beloved Swamiji. We are going to be witnessing that today and receiving direct Akashic revelations from Parashakti through Swamiji himself. Understand, every one of us has this unique opportunity to ask questions that are not just for personal benefit. This is, see, we are going to have the direct divine audience with Devi Parashakti itself. I know, I just seen this one clip that we got from Parashakthi Akashic Readings. It gives goosebumps to us, right? Very powerful. The Akashic reading revelations. Let's understand the science behind it. Now we learned about what are Akashic records, how these Akashic records are stored in space and called as the cosmic archives. How only an avatar can access these Akashic records. And Swamiji also further explained who is Parashakti, the divine feminine consciousness. We understood this. Now, all of us are going to be receiving this divine feminine consciousness directly landing in the Nijavatara, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism himself, gracing and showering all of us. You all can observe whether it's the body language or the words that Swamiji uses, the kind of like the way how Swamiji looks as Parashakti, everything would be different. Everything. This is a science. This is called as Bhava Samadhi Darshan. And this is a science that's very unique to Hinduism. Hindus have had this science for a very long time. We have had the science of landing the divine cosmic beings directly into the physical frame. It is possible, and the exact way how, see, understand, God is not just existing only inside us or somewhere in some remote place. No, God is existing, really existing. And He is reflecting in each one of us continuously. And today, during the Parashakti Akashic readings, really Devi Parashakti, who resides in the parallel universe called as Sripuram, she is going to be landing inside us, inside Swamiji, and she is going to be revealing herself, revealing the great cosmic secrets to all of us. I just wanted to share, how many of you here have witnessed Parashakti Akashic readings before this? Please could you all take a moment and please post it here in the chat. If you have witnessed this Parashakti Akashic readings before this, take a moment and please post it.
I request every one of you to please comment. Let us know. Please comment in the YouTube and let us know if you have experience, if you have witnessed.
And but during the Parashakti Akashic reading itself, only the members will be allowed to post your messages to Parashakti. So do not miss a chance of becoming a member. I just wanted to share during this Parashakti Akashic reading, it has happened multiple times in the past. Swamiji himself will be actually channeling Devi, and Swamiji himself will be revealing, like answering our questions from directly from the Akashic records, the Akashic reading revelations. And one such really amazing thing happened where Swamiji as Parashakti revealed some of the most extraordinary revelations. How many of you have seen during the pandemic time something really bad happened where the India went through a lot and it faced extremely tough times, right? We all witnessed it. But few months before that itself, before India started going through this, before that whole thing started happening, Swamiji as Parashakti had warned about this, telling how this COVID would spread. And exactly, Swamiji actually described it in detail, how the bodies would float in Ganga and the exact detail, and exactly like that happened. Same way, Swamiji as Parashakti, through Parashakti Akashic Readings, Devi herself revealed through Swamiji that the sea levels are going to be raising and there is going to be huge glaciers that is going to break down. Exactly, just 24 hours after that Parashakti Akashic reading, huge glacier for the very first time, a huge glacier that was bigger than the size of Manhattan city had broken down. And warnings were issued all over the world about the possible sea levels rising. We have seen time and again how these revelations are becoming true. Like Swamiji said, Swamiji is not predicting. See, prediction is a possibility, like a probability. This may or may not happen. But Swamiji as Parashakti is seeing the cosmic archives where whatever has happened, happening, yet to happen, all these are recorded and he just reveals. I'm going to show you all one other clip which all of us are seeing it reveal itself as true right now.
இஸ்ரேல் பாலஸ்தீன துக்கம் அழிந்து போரொழிய வேண்டுமென்று கேட்கின்றார். நடக்கின்றது இந்த யுத்தம், இது முடியாது. மூண்டெழுந்து மூன்றாம் யுத்தமாய் உலகம் முழுவதும் பரவ இருக்கின்றது. தெரிந்து கொள், 3 ஆண்டுகளுக்குள் இது 3ஆம் யுத்தமாகும். முளைத்திருக்கும் விதை இது. We are praying for Israel, Hamas war to come to an end and to bring global peace.
Understand, when Devi reveals, it is not a prediction of what is going to happen. It's a revelation, which means she has already seen it happen in the future, and then Devi reveals. She tells us how exactly it is happening. This is what is a science of Parashakti Akashic Readings. Understand? In Hinduism, we have this unique science where the science of Bhava Samadhi, where we get the ability to access the dimensions of past, present, and future, and we get to know what is going to happen, correct what is currently happening through the revelations from these divine cosmic energies. This is literally where Swamiji is himself making that mother energy available to attend to even the smallest of issues that we may face in our life, to the global crisis that humanity is itself suffering at large. This platform, the time that you get to see Devi Parashakti, you can utilize it to the best potential just by connecting to Devi Parashakti and experiencing the divine energy just flow through you and asking the questions that will have an impact significance for the large humanity at large, a larger set of people, not just our individual lives, but the global peace or humanity at large in itself. All of us today are going to be receiving this ultimate blessing, this boon, where we will be showered with the grace and blessings of Devi Parashakti. She herself will be blessing each of us, revealing answers to our questions and revealing the future to us.
Actually, one really concerning thing that's happening right now is exactly as Devi Parashakti told 2 years back that there is going to be a war between Israel and Palestine, and it's going to be declared as a war, and Third World War is going to start from that. We are already facing its repercussions every single day. We read in the news, and the whole world is literally divided into two, one supporting one side, one was supporting the other side. And it's really getting into a point where it is becoming towards the Third World War, exactly as Devi Parashakti revealed. Now, only she can guide us as to how can we deal with this? How can we uh, prevent this if at all is possible? What can we do? Only she can guide us. And like this, there are burning issues for humanity right now. Every single time the participants who asked, the viewers that have asked for questions regarding these global issues, Parashakti herself has revealed the most extraordinary revelations, like most extraordinary revelations ever. I request all of you, all the participants, the viewers that are here with us right now, may I request all of you to please put in the chat where exactly you're logging in from, all the viewers on YouTube. I see many of you that are here. Please take a moment and please share with us which country exactly, where exactly are you logging in live right now from? And where are you live right now from? Please take a moment and post it, because we have a request for all of you. It's crucial that you are asking these questions. We highly encourage, recommend, and request all of you to ask global questions, questions that would benefit the whole of humanity. Because right now, every single moment, every single minute that Parashakti is making herself available to us is extremely precious. And during this time, how are each of us going to be receiving her revelations? How are we going to be receiving her great Akashic readings? It's too important for not just for us, like each one of us, but for the whole of humanity itself. So I request you all take a moment and please think of the revelations that you want to ask, which is going to benefit the whole of humanity. You can post your questions on this YouTube itself, as well as you can post them on the Facebook or on Twitter. These three platforms are open and available for all of you. You can start posting it once the darshan starts. Very soon, the darshan is going to be starting 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are going to be having the live Akashic readings. Parashakti is going to be landing. I'm so excited. So I just have a request. Please make sure you are asking. This is just a request. I know I keep repeating because the gravity of the situations are really, really high. And we are all seeing this, like how, whether it was about the vaccination, Parashakti revealed, COVID, what Parashakti revealed, how the next variants of the COVID that's going to be coming, Parashakti revealed, everything. It was just a matter of time when before humanity realized the depth behind each of her words. Same way now when she revealed about the Third World War, we are already seeing it unfold. It's time we wake up. It's time all of us together take Parashakti Akashic Readings, and we are going to be you can ask these, get these revelations and act upon it. Ma Anamika Bhargava, thank you so much for your question. You could just save your questions. I'm just telling now. You can post these once Swamiji comes live, like darshan starts, that time you could post it. Thank you so much for your participation. I also see more comments that are coming. Ma Lalitam and Lalitam, because watching us from Toronto, Canada, and Swag from America, Janardhan Pulavarayar from Sweden, Juanita Cabrera from Seattle, and Devi Karani from Malaysia. Nithyanandam to all of you. Nithyanandam, Shiva Kallur, Nithyanandam. Thank you all for joining this live stream. It's live. You all can post your questions to us. You can directly post it right here in the chat. Karunakarar Krishnan Vasu from Singapore. Nice to
have you in this stream. We welcome all the participants that are watching us. And if you have any questions, or if you would like to know more about Parashakti Akashic Readings, or if you have some doubts that you would like to ask, even if you're watching here for the first time, we request all of you to post it on YouTube. Go ahead to the comment section and post your questions. You will be receiving we can discuss, and you'll be receiving the answers as well. So we request all the participants of you are watching us, and all the participants that have joined with us on Zoom. And welcome. Nice to have all of you here. Request all of you also to post it on the Zoom chat. How excited are you all for Devi Darshan today?
Actually, this Akashic reading revelations itself is so unique for us, so unique to Hinduism, that no other religions have this. People might have like tarot card reading or things like predictions, but only Hinduism has the science of something called as Bhava Samadhi Darshan. There are great Swamis who have done this Bhava Samadhi Darshans before, like we have Ramakrishna Paramahamsa and many other great sadhus who have done these the Bhava Samadhi Darshans, where the gods, goddesses literally land in the physical embodied form and manifest through the physical form. This science is called as Bhava Samadhi Darshan. How many of you have been to temples? Which temples you have been to? Any temple? How many of you here have been to any Hindu temple across the world? So now, when you go to these temples, you see deities in these temples, right? Now, these deities are called as Archavataras. And the physical manifestation of the gods are called as Nijavataras. Now, what's the difference? In Archavataras, like the deities you see in the temple, they manifest the consciousness of the gods and goddesses. They manifest it through them. And when they are manifesting these gods and goddesses, they manifest their pure consciousness. But in the physical embodied form, like when all of us are in this physical body, we are not mature enough to receive higher level spiritual experiences directly from the deities, which is why cosmos descends in the form of avatars and manifests through the avatars as Nijavatara, so that all of us can receive their blessings, wounds, and the higher level spiritual experiences. Shiva Kalloi is asking, we can enter the Akashic records with meditating, right? Thank you for your question, Naya. Shiva Kallo, you're asking about if us trying to tune into the Akashic records. So there are two parts. One, the cosmic archives. The key for the cosmic archives is only with the incarnations. If you are initiated by the avatar, you do have a possibility. See, how much ever you try to, heat the cotton wick, only when another lamp that's burning, only when you take it near that, the fire jumps from that to this. Unless the fire jumps, you cannot burn just the tip of the cotton wick alone, even if you keep raising the temperature. Correct? Same way, only when the initiation happens from the avatar, we have the ability. It's like you get the view access for the cosmic archives. But the edit access is only with the incarnations. Now, whenever Parashakti is manifesting as through the living Nija Avatara, you can ask questions as well as change the course of the Akashic records. Like you want a particular boon, you want something to be changed, you can ask that also. So that is also possible.
All the things that we think is like some things you feel is very fixed, you don't know, or some struggle. It need not be just a, like, let's say in a language that we understand. It need not be just always about the future. But let's say currently, in some aspect of your life, you're stuck. Or people even ask blessings as to whether they have to build a house now or they don't need to, can they wait? All any questions you ask, you will receive a response directly from Cosmic Mother. And understand, this is a science unique only to Hinduism. Hinduism is the first mother based civilization. Like Swamiji said, just connecting to the mother energy is enough to restore global peace. Just connecting to the mother energy, the divine cosmic mother, is powerful enough to bring that space of a superconscious upliftment in humanity at large. There have been tons of stories of miracles, how people have um, experienced healing, experienced fulfillment, experienced completion, and there have been amazing breakthroughs. There are tons of stories like this.
Okay, I'm getting more messages where people from various parts of the world are joining. Masuzen from Quebec, Canada, and Rowan Jagannath from Mauritius. Nithyanandam to all of you. Now, and Nitya Jnanamaya Priyananda from Colombia and South America. Great. I see one more message from Shiva Kallo who has posted. Yes, we resonate on them frequency. They are part of our consciousness. We need to resonate on the same frequency, still the mind and receive. One thing, one is about you resonating with the frequency. Yes, true. When you, it's like, it's like a radio radio, right? When you tune the radio based on a particular frequency, you start getting that channel active. But the tuning process itself, for you to receive the higher level frequencies, you need to be given that kind of an antenna that can receive and transmit those energies, which can only happen through initiation. So that is the reason why having a living guru, living master, is too important, and we are blessed to have Swamiji in this physical body manifesting Parashakti through him. And today you all can ask any questions you want, and when Parashakti's eyes fall on your questions itself, you're immediately blessed. On top of it, see, actually during the once the Akashic records start, Akashic readings start, the whole chat will be flooded. People will keep posting so many messages. And so make sure you have already typed and kept your question, and you can post it. And moment Parashakti's eyes fall on it, the question will be blessed. And with her grace, she herself will respond and reveal answers to your question. How many of you have witnessed this Akashic readings before, or you got blessings from this Akashic readings? Actually, we have so many people sharing their miraculous experiences. How, when the moment they receive the blessings, how the miracles started manifesting through them, and how Parashakti, exactly as revealed, the things started manifesting for them. Like I have seen people manifesting abundance and wealth, sudden healing. They would have been struggling with that disease for 20 years. But just right after her blessings, they just receive the healing. And there's tons of experiences. Today, I request each one of you also to be ready to share your experiences, because I'm very, very, very sure that every single one of us sitting here would have amazing breakthroughs.
Actually, through the Akashic Readings that you will get the answers directly from the cosmic archives, which means already Devi sees what is happening and she reveals to you what is exactly happening in your future. The way, the state, the space in which Devi Shakti exists is different. Understand? Just through this one simple blessing, just through this one simple declaration connection to Devi Parashakti, all the prayers that you have, all the blessings you want to ask, everything you just beautifully see how you will be able to manifest, how you will be able to get the blessings, how you will be able to start manifesting that as a reality.
Nitya Jnanamaya Priyanandaya has posted, all Devi Parashakti declared has already manifested or is happening right now. Absolutely. Aya, you can even share what in your life you have received many blessings, many boons. Can you share a few experiences of where all you have seen these manifesting, like how it was for you when Parashakti blessed you, and whatever manifested for you, whatever solution she gave, how your life transformed after that? Take some time and do type and share in the live chat section itself. You can post it. Sorry for the technical glitch. Yes, I see many, many, many more comments that are coming in. It's lovely to see all of your engagement, and we are live right now in over a few hundreds of channels, whether it's on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. We have various social media platforms through which we are live right now. And on top of that, we are also having almost 10 different Zoom rooms. And so we are having thousands of you watching us live right now. Thank you so much for tuning in. And I know all of us are eagerly waiting, and this wait is going to be really, really worthy, because we are going to receive the most powerful darshan, Devi Parashakti, Parameshwari, manifesting physically, and that too right after Vijayadashami. Just yesterday was Vijayadashami, so today in full form, she is going to be
Actually,
manifesting.
Navaratri signifies that. Navaratri means the intense nights where Devi, cosmic mother energy, becomes in a frequency so intense that it becomes easily accessible even from the human plane of existence. That is why it is called 9 nights of Navaratri. Intensity. And Devi is coming to all of us just fresh right after Navaratri. And this is really going to be a blast because we honestly, like each and every one of you all are, we're all also extremely like eagerly awaiting to hear what Devi is going to be revealing, the boons that she's going to be showering upon us, the blessings and every single thing. So all the participants in Zoom, how excited are each of you? Have you all experienced? How many of you in Zoom have experienced darshan before? Ma Pen Yuan, Ma Valini Subaya, Ma Sonia Rao, Ma Prema Tavasi. How many of you have experienced this? Ma Virupaksha and Ma Calabro said, I'm seeing so many of you here. Okay, Ma Paramashiva Priya from Georgia and Ma Gokila Devi from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, from Ma Jnana Pradhani from Los Angeles. Wow. Okay, we have from Ma Mary Claire from Brussels, Belgium.
Ma Prema Tulsi, you're asking, Ma, can we post it on Zoom or should it be only on Facebook and YouTube? We recommend and request all of you to post on all the 6 platforms. Please keep your gadgets ready such that you're able to post on all the 6 platforms. I'll tell you why. We have faced this even earlier, because as soon as Parashakti lands, energy becomes so intense and the chats would just be flooded. So it's very important, if you don't want your questions to get missed, make sure you're posting it on all these platforms. Do not spam the chat by posting the same thing multiple times, but post it on all these platforms so that anywhere Parashakti's eyes fall on your message, immediately you can get the revelations. So please post it on all these 6 platforms: Zoom, YouTube, Facebook, and because WhatsApp and Instagram. And make sure you are posting everywhere, because any of these platforms that you are posting, and including Twitter, Parashakti's eyes, the moment it falls on your message, you would see the question itself will be blessed and she will give revelations. And also,
One thing, Devi will see all the questions and she will choose which one to answer. So typically we have a lot of people who post questions and just to make sure that your questions are not missed right after Devi comes. Start posting in all the platforms. Wherever Devi's eyes falls, she will pick, and of course it is not based on which platform you ask, it's based on who asks. Whichever being is in need, Devi herself will pick. I've had this very one interesting experience. There was one devotee from New Zealand. She had just then recently connected to Swamiji, and she was very new. So during the whole time of Parashakti Akashic Reading was, I would say, like a very initial phase that she was connected in. And she wanted to ask just blessings to start her business or something like that. And she had a lot of passion in art. She just was in like some long back, she had posted as soon as Darshan started, she posted one question, one blessing request. But that time she didn't get any response. Almost after 1 hour or so of into the darshan, Devi suddenly calls out her name. She's very new. She has been connected to Swamiji for less than 3-4 months, and she's never directly spoken or interacted with Swamiji or anything. In the moment Devi wrote her name, Devi called out her name, and then Devi said, "You are from New Zealand, and this is what you wanted. I'm not just blessing you with this, you also are looking for this." And she even mentioned how this particular person was very interested in art, this person had never mentioned. And Devi blessed for that. And that is
I
why
mean, she was in
sometimes
shock, right? Because she said, Ma, I did not even mention my name. Even my YouTube profile, the YouTube ID does not have my full name. And precisely, Devi called out her exact name. And she said, I know you're from New Zealand. And without even her asking about her arts, Parashakti blessed her. Understand, it is not about who you are, what questions you ask. Understand, the cosmic mother knows you. If you are here, only if you're chosen by the cosmic mother, you can be here. Otherwise, right now, there are millions that are scrolling through their feeds. They're seeing this video and they're seeing this live stream post, but only a handful, a few thousands are watching this. And only a very few people are going to get the blessing who can be here in the Parashakti Akashic Readings. So if you are there, if you are able to receive her blessings, be very clear. You are indeed blessed and you have been chosen directly by Devi Parashakti herself. And that is why you're getting to be here. You can ask any questions. Again, for all the new viewers who are joining us, I just wanted to request you all during the darshan, make sure you post it on all the 6 platforms, any questions you have. And we highly recommend that these questions are directly, like, you can ask personal questions also, but please do also ask questions that would help the whole of humanity. And that would really be like helpful for all of us and would be a guiding light for all of us. We have seen several number of times how whatever Parashakti has revealed has become reality. So let's get ready to receive the darshan. This is going to be starting very shortly.
காளியின் ஆட்டத்தை ஆனந்தத்தை ஆனந்தத்தொடு ஆடிய ஆட்டத்தை கண்டோர் உயிருக்குளெல்லாம் இறங்கி குண்டலினிவில் உயிர்ப்பிக்கச் செய்து மாய மனத்தின் இருளை அகற்றி மாயம் அழித்து மங்களம் தந்து குரு பக்தியும் சிவ பக்தியும் பரமசிவ பக்தியும் பரமசிவ சக்தியும் அளிக்கின்றேன். மனமாயை விடுத்து குரு பதத்தை பற்றுங்கள். நித்யானந்தமாய் நிஜாவதாரமாய் வந்துதித்த என்னை பற்றி வாழ்வில் எல்லா நலமும் பெற்றிடுங்கள். ஓம் ஓம் ஓம்.
யாதுமாகி நின்றாய் காளி, ஓம் காளி ஓம் சக்தி, ஓம் காளி ஓம் சக்தி, ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி.
This is the very divine blessing that all of us are going to be receiving today. Parashakti, Parameshwari is going to be manifesting for all of us. The cosmic mother, Devi, Paramashiva Shakti, through the physical form is going to be available. The cosmic mother herself is going to be available for each one of us. And we also shared with all of you earlier how various different things, whatever Parashakti had revealed, how it had become reality, how we all saw it becoming reality. And many of you had also posted in the comment section saying how each of you had also experienced this. And we still request you all continue posting, or you can keep sharing. The best thing, the best news we have for all of you is you are going to get a chance today, the blessing today, to have this as your experience. Anyone who wants to ask, especially for the global issues, you can post it in the live chat section, as well as in all the 6 social media platforms, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and on the Zooms. WhatsApp. In each of these platforms, you can post it, and YouTube. These 6 platforms, make sure you're posting in all these 6 platforms, because as I was mentioning earlier, we are having like so many of you posting the different places you're from. We have literally people tuned in right now from all the time zones, across the world. And we have thousands of you watching us on these social media platforms, and thousands of you who have logged in into the Zooms. So make sure you are posting in all the platforms so that your messages do not get missed. If Bhagwan's eyes fall on your message, immediately it is blessed, and you can post any global issues and receive direct revelations from that. Yes, Ma Sonia Rao, you're asking if you can ask on Zoom. Yes, you can ask on Zoom Room also. You can post on all the platforms. And it is important that you post on all the platforms. Ma Premathaji is asking, Ma Swamiji gives Kalabhairava Akashic reading, Devi Akashic readings. Superconsciousness is a gender neutral, I think. So will there be any difference between both these types of Akashic readings? First thing.
Actually, I just wanted to answer this, Ma. Devi ultimately see Paramashiva, Paramashivashakti, both are one and the same. It is a divine feminine consciousness that manifests, and it is a divine, that ultimate consciousness, existence manifests as Paramashiva. And actually, to experience, if you sit in Kalvira Darshan and in Devi Parashakti Akashic Readings, your experience will tell you the complete difference in both. You can never compare one with another. You can
That is
never
right.
compare, like, the sweetness of a honey, and you can never compare the sweetness of a jaggery. Everything, they have their own unique flavor that you can enjoy. Same way, whether it is Akashic readings of Kalabhairava, whether the laughter of Kalabhairava or the revelation, the way he answers, or whether it is the smile of Devi, or whether the way she answers the question, the way the whole body will move when Swamiji is actually answering as Devi, all should notice. Moment Devi lands, the whole body language of Swamiji's will become so feminine. I've actually uh, noticed a stark difference when we have Kalabhairava Darshan, right? Swamiji's whole physical body, how many of you have noticed that? Physical body will become so muscular, like it'll be so, Swamiji's size increases, expands. It'll be, Swamiji tells that when Kalavirva lands, it's like 10,000 Swamijis landing in that body. And physically, you will see suddenly Swamiji's body size will increase. Same way, during Devi Parashakti's Akashic readings, if you notice, the whole movement, it'll be so powerful yet so tender, so beautiful, the graceful, the whole movements, or the way Swamiji's whole body flows, right? They will typically have a unique way of dancing or moving her body and revealing the answers. So, Ma Prematapsi, you should experience it. You should never compare. You can never compare. You can never compare the experience between how Kalaviru Akashic readings are and how Devi Parashakti's Akashic readings.
Actually, just to add to what Nithyananda was sharing, in one satsang earlier, Swamiji, when Swamiji was explaining about, I think when Swamiji explained about the difference between binary logic and multidimensional logic, Swamiji explained how each God is infinitely powerful, uniquely powerful. You can never compare both of them. When the Puranas describe each Purana, when they describe each deity as the ultimate, each of them are declaring the truth. Unless we experience from the multidimensional logic, we will never be able to cognize that. Understand? First thing, Parashakti, Paramashiva Shakti exists, really exists. And she is all powerful, supremely powerful. She is ultimate. She manifests intensely with infinite power. Same way, Kala Bhairava, Mahakala Bhairava exists, physically exists. Parashakti physically exists in the parallel universe called as Shripuram. She is making herself available today. She is going to be manifesting through the Nijavatara, the physical embodied form of Swamiji, and we all are going to be getting to witness it. You'll actually see the moment the curtains open when Parashakti lands. Just you will just know that it is Parashakti. The way how Swamiji would be, it will be so dynamic, like so wild and powerful and so blissful. Even though each one of us are sitting in different corners of the world, each one of us are sitting at the comfort of our own homes. We all will experience her. You will experience her intense energy manifesting. It's going to be extremely powerful. That's why I'm so delighted. And you can never compare these two. You can never compare one God with another. It's impossible because they're all infinitely powerful, uniquely powerful. And each of them are infinitely powerful. You will never be able to compare, comprehend whatever you are seeing, even what you think, okay, this is divine feminine, this is feminine, that is infinitely masculine, you cannot even cognize it. You won't be, none of us would be able to even comprehend because each of them are infinitely powerful. So I just wanted to address the question that you had posted. Now, I request all of you for preparing for the Parashakti Akashic readings. Please take a moment, kindly prepare a tambulam, and this is very important part of our preparation. Please get 2 betel leaves and the betel nuts and some few fruits. Keep few coins as the Guru Dakshina and place it
just one unit of your local currency. The tambulam means, see, whenever you receive Devi, right, it is Swamiji is really landing the gods and goddesses from Kailasa to bestow all of the ultimate experience. So, what is the best way we can prepare? Each of us are sitting in different places, but the moment you experience, the moment you receive Devi Parashakti, Paramashiva Shakti, when you sit there, listen very carefully. You will experience that whole energy literally exuding from Devi into each of our being, our very consciousness. The best way you can prepare or you can receive this darshan is preparing from the space of gratitude. Prepare whatever it is, whatever you have. Like, let's say you have some food that you would like to offer. Keep the food in front of the camera. You have light a lamp. Keep a lit lamp in front of the camera, especially for all those that are sitting via two-way video conferencing through the Zoom. We request every one of you to please take a few minutes, set this up because you are going to be receiving Devi in your house. If Swamiji comes to your house, how will you receive Swamiji? He's literally entering into each of our places when we are receiving the darshan. So take a few minutes, set up the whole atmosphere around you, set it up in a way where it is divine, where you can receive Devi Parashakti. Take a plate and you can keep some fruits, betel leaf, betel nut, and one unit of your currency. It can be a penny, 1 rupee, or $1, whatever you want. You can put 1 pound, 1 cent. Put one unit of your local currency on the plate and just keep it as an offering of gratitude. You're literally preparing your inner space to receive. Along with that, keep even some dried fruits or some freshly cooked food. Do not offer something that is already consumed. Offer some freshly cooked food or fruits or dry fruits, anything that you want. Keep something that you would like to offer with love for Devi Parashakti. And you can also light a lamp and keep it in front of the camera. Make sure that you are literally preparing the whole space around you. in the most divine, powerful way. We request every one of you, all the participants, to take a few minutes and set it up.
This step is very, very, very important. And please make sure that you are setting up, you are getting the things ready. Understand, it is your devotion. Whoever, actually, Swamiji said, if you want your questions to be answered, you prepare this and keep, you will see Devi answering. Many participants had shared. But just to get Devi's revelations for their questions, many participants kept this offering ready, and actually, the moment they kept it, Devi answered their questions, even though their questions were so like just about their personal life, etc. Immediately they got the direct revelations from Devi. So it's very important. This only prepares our inner space. Do not take it lightly. Do not think that. Okay, this is what is going to be. Don't ever think I already know. I'm already thinking it's sacred. I already know what will happen after this offering. No. Go get these things, keep it ready. If you do not have betel leaf, betel nut, we highly recommend at least going forward in all the further Akashic readings. Make sure you get it. But right now, even if you have fruits, please get it. Make sure you keep the Guru Dakshina, some amount. It can be any amount that you want. Take some and keep it in front of the screen and prepare the whole